All right, so I pretty much got everything ready that I need to set up the tires. I still don't have the frame, but we're gonna try to set up the tires. I got got some Grand Prix 5000, the sealant, with the tape, and the valve. And the rims are right here, so we're gonna see if we can set it up. Valve has been fully installed. I don't know, bro, I don't trust it. I'm gonna install the tire. There's a part where I'm gonna crash out. I decided to go with a Shimano 105 12 speed, the new one. And yeah, look, this cassette looks really nice. Well, I ruined a satisfying installment of that. I forgot that the cassette comes with like an easy install, but so you can just put it in one all at once. All right, finally, we got the cassette installed in there. Damn, I never struggled so hard to install a cassette before. And I think I did it wrong. All right, after a long battle, finally, I think we're set. First wheel is done. This one just missing the brake rotor. Yeah, that's all that's missing. It's just coming on the mail tomorrow, so we'll continue part 2 for that tomorrow. But for the most part, this wheel is done. Seems like there's no air coming out either. So we'll see tomorrow. Wake up and the wheel's still good. But like I said, I'm still waiting on the frame. Won't be maybe 2 weeks before the frame gets here. On to wheel number 2. This one. Rotation. Now just a second. Oh, second rotation done. So that it'll take 2 more wheeling. Honestly, probably have to take a little longer. Nice to grab this one, but we'll see. Oh, second about this one, but here now. Or got a little right in the middle. Yeah. Oh, I can still see it. All right, the beats are inside. Now let's pump it and hear the magic of the beats going in. Second one. That one's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Third. That was pretty good. In theory, it should be filling up even quicker now. All right, we are at 95. We didn't hear any other beats. We didn't hear any other pops. So we are at 95 PSI. I'm just gonna close this off and give it a little clean. I love the smell of new tire. I mean, yeah, there it is. We'll continue this in part 2, check them out, see if they're still inflated by tomorrow. And also, we'll be adding the brake rotors. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and be back tomorrow. All right, little update on the bike. I kind of started building it. I did receive the frame yesterday and I didn't install a lot, but I was only able to work for it for 1 hour just because my Thursdays are so busy. But gonna show you what I did. So you guys saw previously how I did the tires. So that's that. I got the rotors that I installed. I installed them off camera. And yeah, so far the wheels back there, the front derailleur is installed and the rear derailleur has been installed. The seat post has been installed and also cable housing has been routed, which are these. And then the brake cables have been routed, which are these, the black ones. I just got installed the front caliper. And don't mind the frame being dirty. I kind of got grease all over it, but that should just come right off. So for today, we're gonna be pretty much just installing this and also routing the cables. And hopefully I'm able to do the hydraulic brakes. And if I'm able to do all that right now, then I should just be able to install the bottom bracket and the cables, the shifting. So if I'm lucky, I should be able to finish this bike today, but it all depends if I'm able to do the hydraulic brakes. If not, then gonna need another extra day, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2 more days and this bike should be done. 1 if I get lucky. And yeah, first time building the bike, so hopefully it goes well. So far so good. All right, after fighting for almost 30 minutes, I got the cables lined up. They look good so far. Got the 2 shifters, the rear derailleur with the rear brake, and then the front derailleur with the front brake. I'm 100%, like 95%, 99% sure that that's how it is. But if it's not, then I'll eventually find out, and I'm probably not gonna be okay once I find out. But gonna align the cables and cut the whatever is extra and move on from there. All right, I brought the bike inside because it's so noisy out there. Much more improvement since you guys last saw it. All right, so first off, the cables have been routed. The shifting cables are mainly done. Now it's just the brake cables that need to be cut and led. So that's gonna be the task for tomorrow. I properly installed the front derailleur. Cable's already sticking out. Back rear derailleur is in there. They're not adjusted. They're just, you know, the cable's just there. The chain, I kind of put it in. I know I gotta take maybe 1 or 2 links off just from the looks of it. But so far so good. It is a 12-speed chain, so that's good. I installed the seat. This seat post or the seat clamp, by far one of the most annoying I've ever had to deal with. But it's in there. Surprisingly, it only needs about 6 Newton meters. Well, 6 to be specific. Which is crazy compared to the other one that needed 25, which my previous bike. So 6 is just, I couldn't believe it at first, but then, I mean, it's there. I already sat on it. It didn't move. So we'll see once I'm in the ride. Got the cages, the water cages, the bottom bracket. And yeah, both wheels are in there. The brakes are kind of rubbing just because they're not bled. There's no liquids in there. But so far so good. I want to say that we are about 90% done with the build. So tomorrow I'll just be bleeding the brakes and adjusting the gears, and that's pretty much it. And wrapping the handlebars. After that, we're done. I'll probably install my single side clip power meter just so that I can take the bike for a ride. But I later on want to replace this 105 with my power meter crankset that I have, that I just bought. Just because it has, you can track both left and right power on your legs, as to just the left side with the power pedal meter. But yeah, 90% done. I'm pretty excited. It should be done by tomorrow for sure. Not as hard as I thought it would be, but I do have to bleed the brakes tomorrow, so that's probably one of the parts that has scared me the most. All right, moment of truth. We have it right there. Oh, seems like it's not aligned. They're rubbing, but it's not the pistons. All right, finally, the rear brake is good. Rear brake is good, and then now the front, it's also good. Yes, sir. So that pretty much is the end of the build. I'm just gonna wrap it with the bar tape, and after that, we're just gonna add the small accessories and torque everything to spec, and that's it. We're done. A little more than 3 days. Technically, it could have been done in 1 day if I had everything, and if I had time. Maybe 2. Gonna be taking it on the ride soon, but she's done. All right, well, boys, she's all done. Bar tape is in there. Everything's working. Front brake, rear brake. It is shifting properly. The sit is up there. Bar tape, honestly, horrible job. If my life depended on it, or my family's life depended on it, I'm cooked. But yeah, everything's sort to spec. Everything's out there perfect. Gotta test it out for a quick ride, and then yeah, it's finally done. All right, so we made it to the spot. We're gonna take it for a quick ride, and then I also got some runs that I gotta do. I got a 7.5K, 7.5 kilometers, and their intervals. My speed work, today's my speed work day. So we're gonna be doing that. It's gonna be part of the video if I throw it in there. But yeah, the main point is just the bike. I want to see if it actually works. I tested it out earlier around the block, and it was fine. So the only thing that I'm scared, I know the shifting should be good. It should be dialed in. The front derailleur was giving me some issues, but I figured out how to fully work it out. At least that's what I think. So I should be fine. But the only thing that's scaring me is the brakes. I'm not sure. There were today in the morning when I looked at the bike, there was like a little water in the mat where I had put the bike, and I did touch the brakes and they were kind of wet, but they don't seem to have lost any grip. Like I said, I took it around the block, and I was braking just fine. There is a bit of a squeaking sound, but that's just because I guess the calipers are brand new. So once they're burnt in, or once they're used, that should probably go away. If not, then I'll probably gotta look into cleaning the rotors. So yeah, I mean, for now, we're just gonna go ahead and start. So yeah, see you guys in a bit.